Ohio Senator J.D. Vance joins me now. Senator, you were there, showed up to show your support for the president. I think it was last week. How are you understanding this as a guy in Ohio now, and what are all the people in Ohio feeling?
Look, Jesse, I've never heard constituents so frustrated and so angry at what they've seen. Not the 2020 election, not the fake impeachment scams. This, I think, has activated Republicans. And you see Alvin Bragg and a lot of these other criminal prosecutors. They have a spring in their step today. I think they're going to realize that what they have done has backfired terribly. The one thing I will say, Jesse, and I'm hearing from constituents all over the state of Ohio, they're frustrated, they're angry, and they're saying, how can we help? What can we do? They feel so powerless, which I certainly understand because this sham prosecution is happening in New York, so far away from the state of Ohio. The answer is get involved, Jesse. Go to DonaldJTrump.com, support the president, volunteer for him, donate for him, and please, for the love of God, vote for him in November. Because, Jesse, the thing that we've learned is that these far left people, they don't respect anything but power. That is the only language they speak, and the only way for us to fight back successfully is to elect Donald Trump in November.
When Donald Trump is elected, if he's elected, is there a strategy to rectify the injustice? I don't know what that would look like, but there has to be something done to the system in order to hold people accountable so we don't have to go through a cycle of political violence like we're seeing right now in the courts.
Absolutely, Jesse. You hear so many experts, frankly, from across the aisle say that this case won't stand up on appeal. Well, if the case won't stand up on appeal, why was it ever brought in the first place? Why was a judge whose family has gotten rich off of Democratic Party fundraising allowed to preside over this thing in the first place? And Republicans, Jesse, we cannot just sit on our hands. We can't just complain about it, as important as all of that stuff is. We have to be willing to fight back. We need to be subpoenaing Judge Marshan and his daughter. We need to understand what are the connections between big Democratic money and this sham prosecution. Did George Soros ever talk to Alvin Bragg about using his power to go after Donald Trump? We need to get to the bottom of it, and when we find wrongdoing, we need to be willing to actually punish it. That is the only language that I think these people are going to understand, is that if they do this, if they turn the American system of justice into banana republic garbage, they're going to suffer consequences for it. And if they don't, Jesse, it's not going to stop with Donald Trump. Banana republics never stop with the guy at the top. It's going to go after a ton of other Republican officials and conservatives unless we fight back.
Yep, stop it now. Full-throated investigation and full accountability. Absolutely necessary. J.D. Vance, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jesse.